have I got a show for you? Not really. An impromptu live. Even my broadcasting software said, what are you doing? I said, well, we'll find out in a few minutes. We don't know what's happening out there in La La Land, but I wanted to go live this morning because my Avengers have been beeping me on WhatsApp, where we have our Avenger group chat, telling me all sorts of fun-filled things are happening on the internet at the moment. So let's get into the show. I'm just making sure I've got everything ready to go. I've got some great news. Which I'll bring up on the screen with a bit of luck. And I also have a database that we are collecting of people that we see who are running and promoting Ponzi schemes and scams. So this is the website that we've got. And if you go to the homepage, you'll see that we've got blogs where we name and shame people. We've also got ways where you can actually a global guide on how to actually report scams in your neighborhood. And that's what we're trying to do. We feel that the governments are way behind at stopping these people who are running these meetings, who are promoting multi-level marketing opportunities where they get a commission if they promote you into signing up for something that doesn't really add up. So, for example, arbitrage trading. Some companies out there at the moment, like Trage, are saying that they can give you 34% interest per month. Does that sound too good to be true? Well, it is. And if you want to sign up for that, we're going to do our best to tell you that that's not what they're actually selling here. They're actually selling other things. So that's what we're doing. So we've got a website where you can actually do this. More importantly, we also have a database of people. So yesterday we found this guy promoting his Ponzi scheme in a webinar where you couldn't say anything, try to put your hand up, and he just totally looked down, saw my hand up, and ignores me, doesn't want to engage with me at all. But then after a bit of research, we found that he was promoting this Ponzi scheme, and this Ponzi scheme has already been flagged in behind MLM. So that's what these people are doing, and we are on their tail, as they say. But every morning, you might have noticed that my web browser has actually got quite a few tabs open. So what I'm going to do at the moment is going to start logging into a few meetings while we're talking to you. I do want to show you a little bit more about my database because it's quite extensive. And the real cool thing about my database is currently we have 2 government departments that have full access to all our Ponzi schemes and scams. And these are the criminal government networks that are fighting these crimes with us. Now they have to hide behind the law because there's a lot of things they can't ask me for. So I decided to tell them that they can have full access to our database and they can see us adding people on a daily basis. So currently we've got, I think, about just short of 300 people in our database, and we've broken them into different countries as well. So here's a good example I just caught my eye. I'm not saying his name right, but let's just call him Gerrit for the use of it. And this was the CEO of Aqua Marine. After a bit of research, we found out that he was actually a B-grade paid actor born in Germany, and that blew the weeds out of his story as a CEO. And if you click on, I don't know, we can actually open these in a hurry, but after we did that, the whole platform fell over. But that platform was promoted by Tammy Jackson. Can you believe that? So here she is promoting a too good to be true opportunity, the best she's ever seen in her life, so she always says. And at the end of the day, it was promoted by a CEO who's a faked actor. So this is what we get to deal with every day. So it's a bit of a laugh, but more importantly, we're trying to warn mum and dad investors who haven't seen these Ponzi schemes before. They might come along and find themselves invited into a Zoom meeting and then listen to the propaganda that they get preached and think, well, I'm interested in crypto, I'm going to invest anyway. So that's not what we are going to let happen if we have anything to do with it. So all the tabs that you see along the top, you can actually, there's a name there, I can carry on using that, meetings that have been provided to me by people who are what I call Avengers. And Avengers help me. I've got a big army of Avengers who provide me links to these meetings. So if you do go back to my website and you decide that, oh, look, there I am, and you go to the Contact Us button and click on Bookmarks, you'll see that I've provided a form where you can actually submit Zoom links to me that we will include on this bookmark page. So you can come into these Zoom meetings yourself, not to find investment opportunities, but to cause disruption. And you'll see all the links to all the meetings I'm currently open. So there's a form. So if you've been invited to a Zoom meeting and you're not sure whether it's real, anonymously send it to me. Give me the Zoom link. The name of the group would be nice so we know where we're going. The ID and the password if you have it. Some of them don't. Some of them you can just give us a Zoom link and we're all good to go. But I think you might need to put the ID in to stop the spammers using this form. I've made it so you have to put something in there. But anyway, let's have a look. We'll just go through and carry on connecting into some of these Zoom meetings and see what we can find. Some of them are requiring me. Now, I don't actually use a Zoom account. I use a web browser. So you can do the same. You don't have to log into Zoom. In fact, what I'd recommend doing is uninstalling Zoom from your computer. And I'm just hearing bleeps turn up here. I believe that we've got a chat room, which there it is. I haven't, I've been ignoring. There she is. Good morning, Susie. How are you doing? I just noticed that you are in there as well, so that's good. I'm just trying to figure out why I've got 2 lines of code here, so that's good. So nice to have you here, Susie. I'm just trying to think. We've got scrolling messages. Good morning, Michael. Is it Michael Gerrit? Oh, you're good. You remember all these names. That's what I should be doing. Trading as Aqua Marine Club. Yes, there's the link. I haven't actually got my chat room open at the moment. I've just sort of done an impromptu live. Yes, but that Aqua Marine Club was absolutely quite funny with the Avengers. Actually found that one a laugh when we found that one out, especially when we found the videos of him doing rehearsals for the movie. It was just ridiculous. But that's what we get to deal with. But most of our day is actually trying to convince people who think that the platform may be actually doing what they claim. The arbitrage trading era is now, and that's the most funniest one. Trage Network claim that they can give people 34% return on their $1,000 investment in a month. So you're going to get 300. Well, they tell you that if you invest $10,000, they have got this miracle way of consistently giving you 34% return on your investment, which is hard to believe, and obviously sounds too good to be true. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, yes, he had 2 names, didn't he? We found him through other YouTubers, and we have actually got some really cool stuff happening at the moment. There is other people. There's a guy, which I'm so shocking, I can't pronounce his name, so I can't tell you his name, but I am actually going to show you his YouTube channel. And he's been frequently... Oh, I've got to tell Scully we're live. We are live. There she is. She likes coming along. Scully says she doesn't get notified. Now I'm going to read his name.
Eletise Mincey.
Eletise Mincey. Now he used to promote Ponzi schemes and scams because he didn't know they weren't. And then when he lost lots and lots of money, he realised that these are scams. So he's been promoting, doing a whole lot of videos, and he's been coming on the show. So if you don't know who he is, please go like and subscribe and do all those wonderful things YouTubers like. He's got some fantastic videos out there. And just the other one that I really wanted to show is, and what I'm going to do, instead of me raving on, Trage Technologies is a big scam, and I think it's going to get a lot of traction. They got a document from, let's see, Trage. So the Texas... And this is how real it is, guys. Now, you may not realize this, but if a government like Texas puts out a warning, Trage Technology claim that they're just going to stop promoting it in that state. This state has the ability to prosecute America-wide, not just in their own state. They can work with other government agents, other states, and bring down people who are promoting these things. So they've published this, get this, 18-page document telling us that Trage Technologies is a scam. And if you go to the community area of, Scully, you're there. Good on you. I knew that would work. Tried messaging you directly. But if you go to the community area of our new Avenger, you'll see that they have actually posted a retraction or maybe an email about how not to worry so much about the Texas state warning, which tells us if you read between the lines, that they are deeply concerned that they may be getting shut down. So if you've just invested $10,000 in with Trage Network, you may be getting to the stage where you're bitterly disappointed. But what we want you to do is, we have got a breakdown of that whole email where you can have your 2 cents worth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just have the computer read this to us while we're looking for a Zoom meeting. So let's start with, I'll just do paragraph at a time.
Since a lot of you believe that Trage Technologies is a legitimate company and now has supposedly moved to Hong Kong, then how will they respond when they also prove they are legitimate to the SFC? Trage Tech has decided to flee the USA since they can't prove any of the claims to be wrong in the TSSBC and desist order. If the company collects money and manages funds from an office in Hong Kong, it must comply with Hong Kong's regulatory framework and follow specific guidelines set by the Securities and Futures Commission, SFC, the primary regulator for financial markets in Hong Kong. Below are the qualifications and steps for companies managing funds in Hong Kong.
Now, isn't that pretty awesome? So this is a point that they've seemed to have missed. And also they claim that they were registered with SEC at one stage, but they had filed but not been approved, by the way. So if you've heard that they are fully compliant with the SEC way back, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Now I'm going to be opening these Zoom meetings up and they are crackling in the background, so you're not going to get the best sound out of this, but you will get the gist of it.
1. Regulatory licensing by SFC. Type 9 license asset management. Any company in Hong Kong managing funds must obtain a Type 9 license for asset management from the Securities and Futures Commission, SFC. This license allows the company to manage portfolios of securities or futures contracts. Type 1 license dealing in securities. This meeting is being recorded. If the company is also involved in dealing with securities in addition to managing funds, it may need to obtain a Type 1 license. Type 4 license advising on securities. If the company provides investment advice, it will need a Type 4 license in addition to the Type 9 license.
Well, there you go. Now go and have a read of that, comment on there, and share that with people who are in Trage. And also make sure you like and subscribe to that YouTube channel there, because they're doing a lot of good and spending a lot of time that they could probably spend doing other things like spending time with their family, but they're out there trying to warn people. Together. Now this is
so
Henshaw.
If you go out and walk 5 miles,
Hershaw, I should say.
Come back,
I call him Henshaw because he's a bit of a girl.
And then pick up your phone and walk around with your phone.
Now what we're going to do...
It's not like an accumulative distance or steps over the course of the day. You can only choose one data source every 24 hours. So you have to pick one. So
right, so this is GetFit.
Charge your phone at night.
GetFit.
Charge your watch at night and wear it all day.
I'm trying to get this larger.
Okay. As far as my watch, I keep it on all the time. I may take it off in the morning. In the morning, charge it if it's necessary, because at nighttime I have it on at night when I'm sleeping. So I would get
it on at night.
Do you sleep with it on purpose?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you prefer to track or you sleep with it on to track your sleep?
Correct.
Okay. I was just asking because I noticed that you had auto sleep on here, or whatever. So you don't use auto sleep at all.
Now, I think there's a bit of an echo here, I presume.
I can use it. I'm
just trying to fix that.
Yes, I have used it at
off during the day when you're actually moving around. That's all.
Correct. Okay. Good point. I will do it at night instead.
And if you do that, you then would need to switch your source for sleep back to auto sleep.
Correct.
Because that's what would be tracking your sleep.
All right.
Your watch. If your watch is not on you, it's not tracking your sleep. So you have to put it on something to track your sleep.
Okay. And
to record your sleep. So for example, real quick, the back arrow in the top left. All right, let's look. 1 second. Let's get over here to sleep. 5 hours and 41 minutes, according to what appears to be your watch. Now go to settings. Now go to settings. Switch it to auto sleep. At the bottom, under, all the way to the bottom. Yeah. Auto sleep down there. Wait for it to load. All right, back arrow on the top left. Let's get over to sleep. Auto sleep tracked more hours than your watch.
So I see.
And you would be compensated slightly more for letting auto sleep do what it does automatically and you charging your watch at night if the only reason you're sleeping with it on is to track sleep.
Correct.
Then you would also get the added bonus of the steps that you miss throughout the day, whether it be for 45 minutes, an hour, or however long you're allowing that watch to charge.
Mm-hmm.
Those are steps that you're missing out on during that time. So it's kind of a double bonus for you for letting the auto sleep track your sleep and charging it at night.
Oh, cool. So I can put it on auto sleep.
It already
while I'm charging my phone.
Do nothing. It sit where it is. Your sleep is covered.
Oh.
Go to bed, charge your phone at night, put it on in the morning, just go out your day. Everything's set. You don't have to move any.
So again, you have always. You have. Okay.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You have done it, and that is
all right. Now you have.
Thank you much. All right now. Thank you much. All right.
It's cool, man. Go right ahead. I hope I pronounced your name right. And this will be our last one for today, everyone, prior to everybody having a wonderful weekend. Go right ahead, ma'am.
Morning.
I'm unmuting you again. There you go.
This meeting is being recorded.
Sure. Thank you for your assistance. I've been having big problems with sleep. We have been trying for the last 3 days, not just myself, but other people.
Okay.
So we decided to come and see the expert.
Well, he didn't come today, but I'll try and see what I can do. Go ahead and share your screen with us.
I'll try my best to
do
what I know. I'm very green. So,
no problem.
And thank you.
Are you you're on an Android or an iPhone?
I'm an Android.
Okay, perfect. If you're on the Android, you try your screen. And you see an icon that says share.
Yes. To go back. I'll just share. Correct. Screen. Yeah. That now. Can you see my screen now?
Not yet. What's on the screen? Does it say?
No.
Okay. Is it asking you to select a or software?
It's not asking me to do anything. So I'll try again. I'll try share again.
Try it again. Click share, then select screen, and then talk me through what you're seeing on your screen so we'll be on the same page.
So I've tapped on share.
Okay.
I've gone down to screen.
Okay.
I see start recording or casting with Zoom.
Yes, click that.
Start now.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, I started.
Okay. Does it let you scroll on that screen? Does it let you scroll? If so, go all the way to the bottom and make sure Zoom is selected.
Okay. I'll start again.
It'll be the last one at the very bottom.
It's true. Oh, you're correct. So I'll go out here.
There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
Great.
There
Thank
you go.
you.
See there, you're not as green as you thought you were.
Oh.
All right. So first thing we want to do is let's go to the app. Go to the app. All right. Go to click the settings icon in the top right corner. The little gear wheel in the top right corner. There we go. Click on services right there.
Oh.
Scroll up. Keep going. Right here. Stop right there. Stop right. Whoa, whoa. Come down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Right there. So what I want you to do is I want you, where you see Google Fit, I want you to toggle it on, turn it on. Like little gray, but just tap right there or slide to the right. Perfect. All right.
Okay.
Click on your email address. All right. Click, scroll up, click select all. Right there, all the way to the bottom. Click continue. All right. Click while using the app. Then hit the back arrow in the top left. All right. Now do the same thing where it says Health Connect, toggle it on to the right. Allow all, and then click allow. All right. Now click the back arrow in the top left. All right. Go all the way to the bottom of the page and click sync now.
Interesting. We did not go as far as the toggling.
No problem. Now click the back arrow in the top left. Now click where it says sleep tracking. All right. Now the second one down, it says automatic sleep tracking. Click that. We want to now click where it says start sleep tracking. We're going to change that from manual only to smart period. Okay. Don't scroll, but at the bottom,
It's trying me
toggle
today.
that
The
on
back.
to the right. So now you can scroll
Wow,
up
it's
just a
just
little bit and toggle that one on.
It's so complicated doing what I'm doing. It's getting the browser
All
sound to
right.
come through on the
Now,
internet at the
in
same
the
time as my
bottom
microphone
left-hand
sound.
corner of your phone, I want you
Anyway,
to
we
click the
found
three
this
little
lady on the
lines that's
internet,
going straight up and down,
and we're going to try
and then
messaging
you're going to
here.
tap on the screen and bring up sleep again. So click the three lines in the bottom left corner of your phone and just tap the screen.
I'm telling this lady I'm a New Zealander.
So now where you see phone needs to be charging,
fight
tap right there.
Online scammers.
And say never. So your phone does
then
not
I
have to be
say
charging
Earnshaw.
to track your sleep. Click the back arrow in the top left.
Earnshaw is running.
Perfect. Your sleep should automatically track
a scam
tonight, or when you go to bed, you'll see it in the morning. Automatically track your sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that all it is?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're very
I hate
welcome.
hearing my own country people on
touch
here.
a thing. It just
So
slips
Betty,
on
if you
its
are
own.
watching this and you're too
Here's
scared
the
to reach
theme
out
of
to me,
today.
I'm going to send you a
Do
link
nothing.
in your chat box
Good.
of
I've been
and
hearing
this
that.
token that
I've
they
been
claim
hearing
is
that
worth
from you all
something is
morning.
just
Sounds
there's a pump and
good.
dump.
Another thing.
It's just about
yeah.
over. It's nearly fallen over,
Perfect.
and there's no way you'll be able to
Go
get your
pull
money
up,
off the platform because there's no bridge.
GetFit
And
Money
it's just a
before
fitness
we go.
app that's ran by a lady that's got
GetFit
a
Money
scam
app.
reputation longer than your arm. I don't even know how to put that any
I
nicer than that,
refused to
really.
buy any Lennies until I got this sorted.
Please do not buy any Lennies,
No,
which
you
are
good.
miners. Miners would be doing nothing.
Good.
And you might get it
All right.
working, and because it's working doesn't mean it's going to
on
last.
settings.
And every time you give them money, that's the last time you're ever going to see that money. You're not going to get your return on your investment.
Fit. All right. Scroll up.
And
Keep
now,
going. Okay, let's do
so let's have a look and see where they can find.
Have you done any move? Because I know it's early morning where you are, right?
Yes, it was 7 o'clock when you started here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so click the back arrow on the top left. I was just trying to see activity from today or what have you. So you still in the bed then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Click where it says
Sorry about
earnings.
the crackle. I'm just doing something here. I'm just trying to find the link to send her.
Okay. All right. So now click the back arrow on the top. Do you know how to start a workout?
No, but can we go through just in case?
Absolutely. So when
Thank
you get ready to go to you don't have a watch, right? Or you just using the phone, or you already have a watch?
No, I find the watch a bit cumbersome, so
But we can sell you a watch, lady.
Yeah.
I work in
Just the phone.
I
No
sell
problem.
these fitness
So
watches. For God's sake.
Google Fit.
All right, so I'm trying to
Google.
find
The
this
app,
lady's
Google Fit,
details, and I'll
Rainbow
get back
Heart.
to what I'm doing here at the moment. But it would be quite funny to ring this
there.
lady.
Okay.
Her name's, I bet she looks like she's a business lady, so I bet she's got a business somewhere. And I can probably find her phone number in a jiffy, and that's
we
what I'm
got
trying to do
steps.
right now.
Come in now.
She's part of a group that supports women.
Scroll up a little bit. Keep going. 26, 1 minute. Okay.
I reckon I can find this lady's phone number.
So scroll back to the top. So basically, you have a watch.
She helps
but you
people
don't
with
wear the
on
watch.
VICE.
No.
So she probably does have a private number, but she helps people who've got drug addiction problems going by what I can scan really quickly.
Okay, so that being the case, if you're not going to
she's
use
obviously
the watch,
a lovely lady.
let's go to the bottom right-hand corner and the little man in the bottom right.
She's in Hamilton.
Click the
which is just near our capital,
settings
not our capital,
icon in the top right.
Our largest city.
Click where it says manage data and access under Health Connect.
So this lady has got an article in the paper online about how she called the cops on her son that was doing illegal activities. So there's a lady who fights justice, just like that, isn't it nice? And
where it says Samsung Health.
So, you know, I've got beach ball here. Why have I got beach ball?
Health.
This is the crappiest connection I ever could have, isn't it? All right, have we got something's beach balling? Why have we got beach ball?
Hello?
Sorry, guys, I don't know why we've got beach balls. But anyway, we'll hopefully get something back in order here in a second.
All right.
Right, let's see if we can get
So one time, go click on the home left.
Perfect. We are breaking up tremendously, and I can't even get the stream going better.
This is what
I'm just going to get rid of a few Zoom meetings that aren't working for us. Hoping that might get us
Samsung Health down below.
Anyway, I think we're back. All right, so the chat box. So this lady that's talking at the moment. Thanks, Susie, for the updates. Really appreciate that. I'm still struggling, obviously, with the software, but hopefully we just went back. So this is that's actually asking for support at the moment. Has actually, in an article where she's actually phoned the police on his son, who was running illegal marijuana growing. So she's a lady who's pretty awesome in my book. And here she is in here thinking she's being part of a fitness app. So if you know Betty, by all means, let her know that we're trying to help her from getting scammed by this bottom feeder. And there's an article that's in her Facebook Messenger account which shows exactly that. And I don't know why, but we seem to have frozen all over the place at the moment. We were going great guns there for a wee while. But we seem to be coming and going with sound, so I don't know what's going wrong there. But we should be back online soon. I don't know what's happening, as I've probably said multiple times. But let's see if we can get the show going again. I just don't know what's going on there. Anyway, while that is playing around, I'm actually going to carry on. Broken. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. It's back. But I am going to actually carry on looking for other Zoom meetings. I'm just going to figure out who that one is.
Samsung Health.
IQ. Oh, so there you go. Interesting. Blockchain Global. So blockchain
No, I haven't started
IQ,
today.
which is Tammy Jackson, is actually she looks like she's scouted out a new password, which is hard case. So I'm just going to edit that password. Edit. So Tammy Jackson's listening on the move again, which is quite exciting. So if we go back to that account that I just had there, she's updated her password.
Does that mean that you want to sleep with on, or does that mean that you prefer not to wear it at all?
She's updated her password.
I do not like to wear it at all.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so I'm going to go to Tammy Jackson's website and see whether it's still online or not, because we've been complaining to Mighty, the people that host her website, where she's using it to promote her shit, and asking them to remove their website. It's still there. So she's updated her logo again. She doesn't know how to anyway. She's chopped off half the words. But this website, we are informing the host that she's running, promoting illegal Ponzi schemes using their services. They tell me they're investigating, but the website's still online, which is just absolutely shocking.
This now track.
So we've done as much as we can, but if you do know Betty, it would be nice to be able to reach out to her and obviously find her. Now, there's some reason one of these web browsers is causing me a lot of grief, and I think I've just figured out why. She's on the vice.com website, which I think is one that helps people report criminal activities. So I've just searched for this lady's name, and I'm going to put phone number.
So
I'm going to see if I can
performed inside this app. So
find her phone number any which way.
And then you would start your walking from here.
I think I found her email.
You finish your walk, you would come back and stop your walking from here, and it would report that to the GetFit mining app.
I think we have actually found her phone number.
It will only record if I'm doing the activity.
It records
so if I
the
forget
time. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Apologies. So if I forget to stop it, which is normally the case, I forget a lot. Will it stop automatically?
If anyone knows Mr. Herschel's phone number, I would love to get it as well.
You will need to start it, and you will need to stop it.
Right.
Yeah. Is it necessary to stop it?
You will need to start it, and you will need to stop it.
Okay.
Yes. Because it's a timed event.
I'm just trying to find her phone number.
Anytime and an
joy, unfortunately. Got close to
and you get credit for up to 2 hours of workout each day.
Alrighty.
I see. So it would just credit me for 2 hours even if I go overtime.
That is correct.
It's fine if I forget
but you
it
will
then.
still need to stop it before it will ever start the next one.
Oh, yes. Okay. I can understand now. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm sorted now with Google Fit and GetFit mining and that. Great.
There you go.
Thank you for your time. Really appreciate you.
Not a problem.
We
Not a
don't, but you
problem. So
might.
get up and go get that 6K.
I like to say aroha nui ki a koe. Big loves to
All right.
you.
Thank you. All right.
Maybe
You
not
Taki
when she
te
realises
anō.
what she's
Bye-bye.
doing.
All right, bye-bye.
I've got the wrong window open.
All right, everyone. I want to thank you yet again for chiming in and sharing in with us this afternoon. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Stay. We'll see you guys at the top of the week. Matter of fact, tomorrow, Brandon will be having his normal Saturday overview call. I forget time off my head. Y'all
put my camera on if I can.
We'll be back groups. I'm sure all of you guys too.
Can't put your camera on.
Until next time,
you
everyone.
Can't use the chat room.
Stay blessed.
So
The recording has stopped.
So we're going to go back to GetFit mining. Yeah, that was a bit of a shambles. Sorry about that, guys, but we got there somehow. I don't know, but we did try and reach out to that lady, so hopefully we may have made a difference, but I doubt it very much. Some people just don't believe what we say, and they have to experience it themselves, and because they don't understand it, they choose to believe it, which is frustrating. But we did something rather than nothing. If you're not doing something to try and warn people, then you can't get the message out there, can you? It's like the other day, I drove past a guy right in the face of some Asian guy doing the haka, which is a sort of a Maori war dance, to intimidate the guy. And, you've got probably 100 people watching it, but no one's doing anything. And I'm driving past in my car on the way to work late. I said, I can't fight everyone's battles for them, but, that sort of stuff I hate seeing. And some people will just walk past people who are getting, for the use of a better word, assaulted and or intimidated, and do nothing because they don't want to get involved, or they're fearful that they may get repercussions from these people who are obviously gaslighting people or intimidating people. And it's very true. It's even I don't want to rush into a thing like that, but I did it. We had these young guys in the shop. They were annoying all the people in our shop community by bashing their signs while they were bored on holiday. Mike gets right up in my face and then pushes me and kicked me. Anyway, so an hour later, he returned to the shop and comes into the shop like he owned it. And I trespassed him from the shop. As I'm trespassing this younger fellow from the shop, he punched me in the face. And then I said to the young guy, because it was a dumb punch, that I could punch him back and I could kill him. I mean, at the time, we had the cameras, the security. This is the new problem I'm going to have now, is the streams get stopped. So sorry about that. It stops and it carries on, thank goodness. But I haven't had this problem before. So this is, you change software. One problem that you never have had. Oh, actually, I lie, actually. I think it did. We did have a problem, didn't we? We've had that problem with the other software as well. So who knows? Out of my very last Zooms, which I think I've taken too many of my resources. I'm getting very clever here. I'm just about to remember all these passwords that I meant to, so I can log into the last of these meetings. So I haven't got too long with you today. Just thought we'd jump on here and do a quick live. But we are certainly enjoying what we're doing at the moment. We are actually making a difference, which is really, really cool. So Joseph Tran sent me an email yesterday telling me that he's not going to be doing any more Zooms. And I actually have got an email from him, which I'm going to read in a second once I get past this last few meetings I'm trying to connect into. I'll just go through here and go to passcodes. So freedom, that is going to be Mars Honda Henderson's room if we get in there, and that's her. And then the other one that we need to get a password to is 2024, and then we'll be back in. I did see another meeting pop up. I'll just make sure that we've got them all. So the next one we need is passcodes, and we need ride B&B, and I think we've got them all. Right, so I did hear another meeting. Anyway, so out of curiosity, we were going to show you something. So Joseph Tran, which is a guy that's been promoting this program here. Now, let's see if I can do that. Email was great, but I don't believe him. No, so he's basically come back and said that he's no longer going to be doing Zoom meetings. So I did actually write him an email, which I probably I don't know if I need to, but this is what we wrote. I'm just going to read it now. I'll bring it up on the screen for you.
Dear Swedish Public
You
Employment
can listen to this
Service,
in the background.
I
How's
hope
that?
this message finds you well. My name is Danny de Hek, and I am reaching out from New Zealand regarding a matter involving one of your citizens, Joseph Tran. I have encountered difficulty using your online platform to submit this information and am hoping you can forward this to the appropriate department. It has come to my attention that Joseph Tran, a Swedish citizen currently residing in Dubai, is potentially committing fraud by receiving employment benefits while actively involved in promoting illegal cryptocurrency schemes. Joseph Tran has a history of fraudulent activities, including being arrested in connection with several scams. You can find a relevant article detailing his previous arrest here. https:// companies crypto 888 club.
Yeah, so what we do, we did, which was quite funny.
As part of my investigations into online criminal activities, I've documented Joseph Tran's involvement.
Was actually promoting, would you believe? And now, I'll be surprised who's in here running this.
Was kann man noch dazu sagen, diese
Oh,
Leute?
Crypto Man.
Sind Sie zufrieden?
So let's go in here and cause some havoc.
Gesundheitlich. A9, das ist David und Susanna. Seid ihr auch so ruhig?
So it's in
Ich weiß, ihr seid
it's in the wrong language,
und, ne?
but
Dennis, bist du da? Alles gut? Frank Masters, Gerrit.
the old article, is it, Susie?
Wie geht's mir? Okay, fahr sachtig.
Ich bin hier hinter Unterwald.
So that's very crackly. My apologies. I'm not sure why.
Ja, bin gerade vom Bau und hört zu, wie gesagt, mach mal so.
Super, super.
Auf jeden Fall.
Ja, heute ist super, super Power. Toll.
Das ist schon irgendwie lang.
Weniger.
Weißt du, Annie, seit der ganzen Tag habe mein Problem.
Aber ich glaube, Günther ist noch mit dazugekommen gerade.
Okay, so I'm trying to actually find the.
Günther.
Look, there he is. He's now coming out on camera these days. I took a photo of him yesterday and lost it.
Ja.
So we don't see him normally, which is really hard case. Because I've only got one photo of this guy, and now here he is.
Ja, die hat sehr viel gearbeitet und jetzt hat
So that's him live.
der geschworen. Oh,
And look at him. He's smoking a joint. By the look of it.
Nein, also ich habe schon dich gemeint.
We have not got a photo of him.
Denken nicht an Kai. Du
Stop and come in video.
wirklich lieben.
Danke,
Dann
Annie.
ist gut.
Annie, ich will Annie
Oh, I just want to get lots of photos of this guy. Wish I had a
ich will
clearer
endlich
picture.
hören, wann du zur nächsten Stufe gehst. Dann machst du mich
Oh,
mehr glücklich.
bald. Ich wollte nur, ich glaube nur 1000 Umsatz oder so.
I'm just getting a few
Ja,
screenshots of him.
dann bin ich Rookie.
Matthias, wer hat dich eingeladen zu diesem
Oh, excellent. This is gold information.
Matthias Rose.
We're just nearly. I know it's very
Matthias
crackly. Can't fix it at the moment.
Übrigens, diese Matthias
Es ist-
Rose,
there's
den
reasons
kenn ich
for
schon
it.
viele Jahre zurück. Ist ein ganz netter
I'm
Mensch.
trying to get a good photo of Mr. Tenagine.
Ja.
Ganz cooler Typ, ja. Der hat mir, Annie,
Ja.
weißt du was, Matthias?
Yeah, unfortunately, I
Ja,
can't fix that.
ja.
Er hat mir gelernt, Annie, was ganz, ganz Cooles.
I can turn the sound off.
Hier Zoom-Übertragung machen, ja? Zum
He
Beispiel,
needs some
wenn du
reflective
jetzt
stuff.
Zoom-Übertragung machst, kannst du jetzt machen. Dann kann ich mir die Maus geben und ich kann deine Webseite bewegen.
Just for a second, I want to see if I can get.
Oh.
Eine ganz coole Geschichte. Der
What's his name? Tenagine, isn't it?
Zeit. Zum Beispiel
Look, I have
Da
to.
liegt's
I'll just do this
immer
later.
die
I've just got to shut down some of the other stuff that may be causing the
Power.
crackles.
Dann kann ich deine Webseite rechts alles bewegen.
Ah, wow.
Gehst du dann
Ja.
über Teamviewer?
Das
Du
wusste ich
meinst
nicht.
Teamviewer.
There's some of the stuff.
Nein, aber hier auf Zoom geht
Ja,
das so wie
ich
ähnlich
weiß.
wie Team.
Ja,
Okay,
nach
das,
das
du gibst dir die
Call.
Freigabe,
Okay.
ja?
Ja.
Kann man.
Ja, ich wusste nicht, dass Das wäre schon, weißt du, weil es gibt Leute hier,
Oh my
die
God, I
kommen,
can't believe
wie auch
that we're
gestern
actually getting
mit
a
Uli,
picture of him.
mit Uli,
I've been looking for pictures of
dieses
him for
Problem,
ages.
da hätte ich gesagt, komm, gib mir mal, dann gehe ich dahin, mache ich das
Right,
für
so
ihn.
let's
Klack, klack,
spam
klack,
the.
klack, klack,
Ja,
fertig.
genau, er gibt Erlaubnis, er
Ja,
muss auch in Verbindung haben
ja,
und du kannst seinen Bildschirm angreifen.
genau.
Wir arbeiten vor ihm und alles jetzt.
Ja,
Ja,
das wusste ich nicht zum ersten Mal gestern gesehen, ähnlich.
ja, ja.
Ja,
See,
Da lass
I-
I'm playing that message to his room. I'm playing that message to his room.
Mikrofon ausschalten.
You're a
Mikrofon
scammer.
ausschalten.
Get off the internet.
Nein, ich
Stop
sag
scamming
es,
people,
Leute.
Genevieve.
Ich wurde sowieso
Stop
exakt.
scamming people, Genevieve.
Okay,
Nachteil
dann,
ist, Leute.
okay,
Stop
morgen,
scamming. You're going to
okay,
jail.
every one of you will be named and shamed. We are the Avengers.
That's how we roll. Okay, so we managed to get the meeting shut down. Boom! Oh, that was classic. So, yes, crackly sound. Sorry, Flat Panzer, it's not the perfect TV program for you, but we are actually in there. Double internet connections, double Zoom meetings, and we are literally... Now, the good news is I actually hopefully have a new computer, which I'll be able to use for Zoom connections, and I will be able to avoid some of that sound problems and basically storm people's Zoom meetings using a different computer, which is going to be fantastic. We'll see what happens in the future. So that is absolutely brilliant. So that's how we roll, and we team viewer. Team viewer. Is that what he said? I didn't miss that. Team viewer. Don't know. But anyway, so there you go, Mr. Tanner, whatever his name is. So what we'll do is we'll just now hit refresh on that meeting. And I can probably just about guarantee and the message that we managed to post
is a warning. You are currently participating in a fraudulent scheme. The organizers of this meeting have made numerous false promises and misleading claims. If you've invested money being scammed, you should know that this meeting is being monitored, and all participants, including their activities, are being reported to relevant authorities. Additionally, this session is being streamed live on YouTube https://www.u-tube.com/. VE equals 23K50MW awareness to expose this
He's
scam. We
gone.
urge you to take immediate action. Stop any further engagement or investment. Seek proper legal advice to recover any losses. Report this scam to your local authorities. Your safety and financial security are at risk. Please act wisely.
Excellent. So that was brilliant. So we shut down Mr. Tanergy. I'm not saying his name quite correctly, right? And we're just going to read compliance. So this was in the community area of
Eletise.
Eletise. I'm going to say that. I'm going to get rid of it. Eletise, and he wrote a letter here. And we're just going to read version 2 just while I'm flipping around looking for Zoom meetings that are still open.
2. Compliance with SFC regulations. Fit and proper requirements. The company, its directors, and its responsible officers must meet the SFC's fit and proper criteria, which include having relevant qualifications, industry experience, and a clean regulatory record. Anti-money laundering, AML, and know your customer (KYC) procedures. The company must follow strict anti-money laundering laws and implement KYC processes to verify the identity of clients and prevent illegal activities. Ongoing compliance and reporting. The company must submit regular reports to the SFC regarding its operations, financial status, and any material changes to its business. This includes filing annual audited financial statements.
So what we've got here is quite a serious thing, because we've got Trage Technologies saying that they're going to move to Hong Kong, but for them to claim that they're going to move to Hong Kong and set themselves up correctly, this is the requirements to actually have what they call legitimate business in Hong Kong. They're not going to
Capital requirements.
3.
The SFC imposes minimum capital requirements for licensed companies. For a Type 9 license, the company must maintain at least HKD 5 million in paid-up capital. A liquid capital requirement may also apply, where the company must maintain sufficient liquid assets to meet regulatory standards. 4. Risk management and internal controls. Segregation of client funds. Similar to global practices, Hong Kong companies must separate client funds from their own operating funds to avoid conflicts of interest and protect client assets. Risk management systems. The SFC requires companies to implement robust risk management systems that ensure the proper handling of client funds and investments.
So do you think that they're going to meet the criteria is probably the question really here. Now, all my bookmarks that you see on my screen here are available for you. If you want to go into these meetings that we're going in and cause disruption, remember you can use a web browser like I am, and there's no security, there's no comeback on you. You can make up any name you want and go into any Zoom meeting. As long as they don't require you to log into your Zoom account to access the meeting, you're all good to go. 888. So I'm just finishing off some of the last meetings that I wanted to log into. Make sure we got them all, and I think we have got them all. So we'll go back to our community area post, and we'll listen to these. So you can see that the criteria for a business to be set up in Hong Kong is pretty horrific. Even Trage Technologies doesn't seem like they can afford to go there, because you need to have 85,000 million sitting there doing nothing to open up a corporation in Hong Kong. They haven't even got that. They claim that they've put $75 million into the platform originally. So I think Trage Network will be about to fall over.
5. Fiduciary duty and client protection. Fiduciary responsibility. The company must act in the best interest of its clients, ensuring that decisions are made to benefit the client's investments without any conflicts of interest. Disclosure obligations. Transparency is key. The company must provide clients with clear and complete information about the risks of their investments, any fees or commissions, and other key details. Client protection scheme. In the case of mismanagement or bankruptcy, the Investor Compensation Fund, ICF, offers compensation to retail investors up to HKD 500,000 for losses caused by licensed intermediaries.
Yeah, so go along to our Avenger.
Eletise Mincey.
Eletise Mincey, if it's saying it right, and check out his videos on Trage and MoveQuest. MoveQuest is the one where Lynette.
Just like your PayPal can get scammed, just like your Venmo,
So here
your
she's
Cash
talking
App.
about how she's
It's
going to
no
get
different.
scammed.
It's just
So that lady
crypto
that was
is
a New
current.
Zealander who might be
Shame,
watching
you
my
guys.
live
If you
right
use your
now,
tokens, don't come
who's
crying to me
wondering whether
because
it's a
I'm gonna
scam or
feel
not,
sorry for
go
you.
and check out this
Okay.
video.
Do we
This is
really
the
want to see that? No. It
this
would
is
be
the
great to
owner
see it at $200 or $300. It would be
of
great to see everybody,
the
having
software.
that full vision that we have for this project in the future, holding on to
So
that token, letting that
if
baby
we
drive all
search
the way up to the
behind.
moon. You'd all be wealthy in a year or less. I would love to get up and say that. Like, we had this.
Now, if you go and search Lynette and GetFit mining, you'll find this article here, and that was a review done on their staking Ponzi, and you can actually see that Lynette and I actually have had a conversation before, and she was quite nice, and she promised to come back onto our system and have another chat with us. Here, she's been done by the United States District Court, SEC. This is her name here, and she's obviously been fined and stopped before for her practices in the past. And these are all the other, Zeke Rewards is probably the biggest one she was involved in, but you've got GoFund Rewards, Offer Hub, Uptown Offers, Quick Pay Group, and Crowdfund Fast. All these are programs that she has been pumping and dumping, and she's just notorious scammer. Now, she is the owner, even though they say it's an autonomous organization. She's the owner and the instigator and the creator of GetFit Mining. And even to prove that, I'll ring her. I'll ring her right now and see if she wants to talk to us. She hates us at the moment because she's been fully exposed. So let's what's the Lynette? Lynette, there she is. We'll ring her. Let's see what response we get, if any. And I'll flip through some other connections while we're listening to see if she picks up her phone. I've heard her phone ringing in the background when I've rung her when she's live. She now doesn't want to talk to us because we're not on her camp, so to speak. Hey Trey, nice to see you, mate. Okay, a couple of messages there. Thank you, Susie. Appreciate that. And what have we got? Have a look now. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Oh, thanks, Susie. You're awesome. No, she doesn't want to answer. Now I'm going to read you a message that you won't hear every day, and only people that are on my live right now will probably actually get this message. Listen to what I just got from somebody.
If you have any advice on how I can report Ryan to the local Balinese police, please let me know. His drug use has gotten out of control and he's attacking his entire family online. We've all blocked all contact with him at this point, but he is a danger to society out there.
There is, that's RYZE, well, otherwise known as Ryan Conley. His family are reaching out to me, asking me how they report him to the Balinese police. Isn't that desperation when a family has to go to that extreme to stop somebody whose love for their brother, love for justice is greater than their love for their brother? So isn't that just? And I'm going to ring Ryan right now and see whether he's actually live. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, I'll see if I can bring up his YouTube channel. I must bookmark it next time I'm there because I don't seem to do that, Danny. I don't know why. No one wants to talk to me at the moment. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look and see if I can find it on YouTube. I should have it in my history anyway. You're going to see all the things I watch on my YouTube channel now, aren't you? Where are we got? Where's my history? He'll be in here somewhere, I presume, if I flip through long enough. So we're ringing up RYZE at the moment, hoping to get him. I can't find my history on here. Why do they make it so hard? Home, shorts, subscriptions. Maybe subscriptions might do it. Now we haven't seen him for 3 days, so I think he's fallen off the track. Now why I'm actually bringing this up is actually relevant, believe it or not. If I go to subscriptions, I don't even know how to do it. I think it's RYZE, is it? RYE Risen, he likes to be called. I'll see if I can find him by searching. No, you. I'll look see what you does. You. Goodness me. Have they updated this? I'll just see if I got the. Oh, there we go. Here, I can make this bigger now. There we go. History. That's what I want. All right, go back to that, Danny. What am I doing? What a shambles. All right, so what we've got. Oh, I must give you this one here. This is funny. You'll enjoy it.
Joseph. No, next we have Joseph. Hi, Joseph. How are you?
Who's promoting another platform?
I'm in Dubai, bro.
Amazing. Welcome to Dubai.
I wanted to ask you a question. Would you like to have dinner with me tomorrow night?
Tomorrow I have an interview. Actually, it is.
That's a no.
There was a big event in Dubai.
He's trying to steal people from his community.
Blockchain Live. So there are so many press members traveling. Also, there are other companies, founders traveling. So we have interview and there is a dinner as well.
I'm ringing
so tomorrow. I can
Joseph Tran.
I will shoot you a message or send me a message on WhatsApp. We will connect.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. Feel the rejection. Anyway, I actually have been emailing Joseph Tran, and I got a reply back from him yesterday, and this is what it said. You may be interested to hear.
Danny, you got it all wrong, and I will make it my mission to prove it to you. Please stop harassing me. I have stopped doing Zooms now because of you. I do not understand why you are bullying me for no reason. You don't even know who I am, and you put yourself in a godlike position where you can say anything and tell lies about anyone. Does all this make you feel like you are superior to all the rest of us? Stop hunting me, please. MVH Joseph Tran.
So Joseph's begging me to stop hunting him, okay? Now I am going to actually bookmark this one. So I wrote back a reply to him, and he reckons he's going to stop doing Zooms. So when you see him doing Zooms again, remind him he said to Danny de Hek he was going to stop doing Zooms. But that's all I want. So mission accomplished if he's a man of his word, which he won't be. But this is the reply I wrote to him.
Joseph, I'm glad to hear you've stopped doing Zoom meetings. Mission accomplished. You remind me of Carl Harvaldson. He said he wouldn't promote anything on Zoom anymore, yet here he is pushing Trage. In case you forgot, here's a link to him doing just that. https://www.u-tube.com watch v equals me or xh9xtc. You claim you don't understand why I'm harassing you. But it's simple. You've been promoting a Ponzi scheme called Trage Technologies. The company has no verifiable offices, no legitimate proof of arbitrage trading, and yet you're misleading people by claiming otherwise. I make it my mission to name and shame those who run or promote Ponzi schemes or scams. And yes, I now have 2 government organizations monitoring my database daily. They are using the information I provide to crack down on individuals like you. So, if that makes me godlike in your eyes, maybe you should reflect on why that is. As for your claim that you're being bullied, let's not confuse things. You're unemployed, collecting government benefits, and boasting on Zoom calls about the money you're putting people, and now you expect me to back off. You need a reality check. I don't need to know you personally. Your actions speak volumes, and that's all the proof I need.
Yeah, so that's Joseph Tran. So he reckons he's going to stop doing Zoom meetings. I just had to check that with you, Susie, whether I can play this video, but obviously I can. I see what it's about now. And also, yeah. So, I mean, come on, Joseph, are you really a victim? Am I really unjustified at harassing you? The fact that you are promoting Trage, and we've got these warnings out there. We've got replies from Trage company claiming they moved to Hong Kong because they realised that they shouldn't be in the Marshall Islands. I think I've got it right that time. And here's a video of RYZE. Now, RYZE, this is from one extreme to this is RYZE 6 days ago. Now, we haven't heard anything from him. And why I started saying this is because...
So check this out. Then what happened was, excuse me, let's get some more real fast. Bear with me here for a second, okay?
So
all right, 1 second, please. Okay. So
here's a guy.
I went ahead and we were in his bathroom, and I told Brock, I said, now we're just hanging out because...
So I don't know if you've ever seen a guy that seems to be on a drug bender, but one person that does come into mind was the first audio book I ever listened to, and that's Anthony Kiedis from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. If you've never read his book, read it. It's friggin' amazing. First audio book I ever listened to, and it really made an impact on me. The RYZE seems to be going through the same thing. Now, you've got Jan Gregory, who was out there pouting his stuff about bid harvest, right? And then we got this warning from another government organization. I think it's the state of California, basically telling, is it the state of California? Yeah, it is. This is a desist and refrain order targeting Jan Gregory. And then all of a sudden, Jan Gregory falls off the planet. We managed to close down the very last meeting that I saw, just like I closed down Tenevi's meeting just a few minutes ago, because I went in there and said that Danny de Hek's broadcasting this live, and I went in there as RYZE, telling them that they should shut down this meeting immediately, because after this warning that you're looking at here, we can't be broadcasting this shit live on the internet. And Andy shut down the meeting, interrupted the guy that was running the meeting, said, we've got to shut down the meeting immediately. I've got a message, I'll explain later, and shut down the meeting. It was hilarious. But anyway, since then, Jan Gregory theoretically is having been told, it's an exit strategy or whatever, that he had to get his have an hernia operation, and theoretically last known whereabouts was actually Kuala Lumpur. So I rang up RYZE, this guy you're looking at on the screen, and I told him that, have you seen this warning? And he hadn't. And he said he's not going to promote bid harvest anymore until he finds out about it all. We haven't seen Jan Gregory, but we have seen RYZE promoting these bid harvest booster things that you plug in front of a crypto mining machine and it generates more. It's all bullshit. It's another Ponzi scheme. But anyway, since then, he seems to have gone on a bender. Haven't heard from him online for 6 days. He got banned on WhatsApp. He will be able to get that back in 24 hours because I get banned quite a lot. And now his family's reaching out to us wanting to report him to the government. But does this look like a guy
our friends in the bedroom?
And
I said, Brock, now that...
Does this look like a guy that's on a bender? So he's actually, his family are saying that he's out of control. He's in this video that we're watching right now. He's telling people that Facebook are after him. He's telling people he's changed his last name. He doesn't want anything to do with his family. I've got his family reaching out to me. Isn't it quite sad to see somebody get to that state? He is a nice enough fella. I've had him on the show a few times, but he just can't get past this Web3 thing. All right, so now what we want to do is we'll have a quick play. I've only got about 5-10 minutes left before I have to go to work, but this is an old video of him, and I just want to hear what it says.
My name is Ryan Conley, and I have been suffering for nearly 20 years with an early onset dementia. that I have full documentation from the Amen Clinic. Another day, another dollar.
Hey everyone, hello, greetings from London. Hey, I've been wanting to shoot this video actually for quite some time now and talk to you about what it takes to be a cryptocurrency professional in the year 2017 moving into 2018. Now, there's a few key aspects that you're going to want to go ahead and keep in mind when you're doing this. So one of them is to be part of reputable companies.
Another day, another dollar. I use my wife as a lab. I want to throw a shout out to everyone that's interested in learning more about Buzz Tracker, where you actually get paid to share videos online, and that's more than what YouTube pays per view. And so, guys, we're actually completely changing the industry right now. So, anyways, guys, Nicole's up here. We're launching a gaming thing, a cryptocurrency thing right now. You can join for as little as $7. Can you give us a few minutes? I'll be right there. Is that cool? Okay, thanks, bud. Okay, so this thing, Tron Case, I'm the manager for USA in this thing here. You're at the bottom of the pyramids that we love so much. Diamond Global is interesting because there's a whole bunch of money coming into this. The way they have this Ponzi set up is it basically makes it impossible to shut it down. You're at the bottom of the pyramids that we love so much.
But here's the situation is I have not put my name on any cryptocurrency deals now for probably close to a year, anything new other than Carrot Bars, the gold-backed cryptocurrency. And here's what the deal is. There is something called Supana coin out right now. And this coin does over, I think it's 80,000 transactions per second. Yeah, which is, if you look at it, I believe MasterCard.
This is amazing. Thanks, Susie.
Per second. And so you look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, I have been looking for an opportunity to launch a new cryptocurrency, but it had to have meaning.
It's just
I thought I'd do a quick video real fast about monetization. And I know I keep bringing up this word over and over about, how big the monetization movement's going to be. But let's put it this way. With ViewTracker, you have the opportunity to go ahead, not only just monetize your people, but you have the opportunity to go ahead and monetize your videos, your music videos, all of the videos out there. Everyone, this is Ryan Conley, Residual Bitcoin Miner, coming to you with a quick update on Clubcoin and the launch of Clubcoin and what is happening come February 1st. There's some really important updates that you guys have to know about this right now, because if you haven't noticed yet, first of all, Clubcoin has been at the top traded of all alt currencies in our first week. The number one
this is actually breathtaking. This, for me, who sits here day in, day out going through this stuff, I've never believed this before. This is just incredible. This is 2 years ago. So this videos that you're seeing over here is this guy. This is what happens with somebody who's chasing to be rich. It's just incredible. I just can't believe this. And this is brilliant, this video. Whoever's done this is awesome.
Traded current altcoin in all of the altcoin exchange trading on Bittrex. So that's something to pay attention to. We launched Clubcoin at 5 cents. It's now trading at about 20 cents. That is a 4 times increase right there to 20 cents, which is beautiful. And we really feel that Clubcoin is going to continue to go up just because of the infrastructure that we have in place. But here's something that you must be aware of. This is Ryan Conley, Residual Bitcoin Miner, and I'm coming to you guys today to talk about if you look at this, I'm gonna do a little analogy here. Computers in Microsoft. Microsoft is to computers as BitClub Network is to Bitcoin. Think about this as the Microsoft Windows of the entire NFT space and of the blockchains in general, and the welcoming of the gig economy as we move into the metaverse. So you're at the bottom of the pyramids that we love so much. Another day, another dollar.
Okay. And then also the next opportunity we're going to talk about that I'm really excited about.
Oh my God, I know that voice.
Okay, so with no further ado, what I want to do is share with you guys or introduce you guys to, I just say he's the guru of FutureNet. Okay, here on the US, he's the guru, he's the man. He's actually going to be taking over this territory, and he's actually going to be flying out to Poland this weekend with the CEOs of FutureNet to talk about how to expand it here in the U.S. So with no further ado, I want to introduce you to you, my guy Ryan, and you take it from there.
Yeah, you guys, I just want to say thank you for coming this morning and meeting with me, us here all together. And this is really special because I've been involved in FutureNet now for over 11 months. I've made over $120,000 just getting us started, and we're just passing 1 million members right now. And what FutureNet is it's the world's first uncensored
and encrypted social media network that pays the free user in Bitcoin or gold every 15 minutes, okay? So when you really think about another day, another dollar. Hey, this is Ryan Conley here, and I'm coming to you today to shoot a video on what to say to people and how to go ahead and get prospects to say yes to Jeunesse.
Oh my God.
Now, not to brag, guys, but I have put over 100 personals into the system since I joined Jeunesse a few months ago. Hi, this is Ryan Conley from ScrewYourCellPhoneBill.com and Solivay. And I tell you, I've been watching Solivay now for the course of about almost, we just actually hit the 1-year anniversary. This is the last day today where you can actually get in for $29 for your first month, and then it jumps up to $49
Oh my
a month.
God,
That's
I can't
for
believe
unlimited
this.
data. Another day, another dollar. I joined Solivay, and I am Solivay. I'm glad to be part of Solivay. Another day, another dollar. You're at the bottom of the pyramids that we love so much.
Goodness
You know,
me.
moving into Web3, into the metaverse. And that's what we're doing, is we're turning people into NFTs going into the metaverse. We are the ones that completed the Microsoft patents. If you Google
I've got to do
Bill
a whole
Gates
video on this.
666 patents, you'll see that they went ahead. I can see the documents on this also. They abandoned the patent in 2020. We completed the patent. There's a whole bunch of money coming into this. The way they have this Ponzi set up is it basically makes it impossible to shut it down.
Wow. Breathtaking, Susie. Thank you so much for that one. That is incredible. And that will be where we have to leave the live broadcast.
The old man's
Oh, my
50th
goodness.
wedding anniversary is coming up. So me and Corey decided to fix up his 66 Chrysler Imperial convertible as a gift. It's been sitting in the back lot for 6 years. The old man keeps saying he's going to fix.
Goodness me, that's not going to help my YouTube channel much, that one. Yeah, so I've got to go off to work. That is incredible. Thank you so much to everyone today. I'm just shutting down these meetings. There might be a last-ditch method meeting available. But that, to me, is actually, it's actually eye-watering sad. I don't actually get... Seriously? No sound. No, it probably is me because I set up everything different yesterday. Let's have a look. Is there sound now? There will be sound now, but not on the other window. So I was just sort of saying that we don't get off on actually mute. It's me. I'm just going to see if I can fix. I think I had myself on mute. Unreal. Sorry, guys. I had myself on mute for some reason. That was okay? Right. No sound, Danny. Yeah, I was just getting into a rant. I was just going to say we do not get off on busting these people. It is actually quite, it is, you do get the adrenaline going when you go into a meeting and you're trying to do everything, but we don't want to ruin people's lives, and we don't like seeing when people have ruined their lives. Now, when Ryan first reached out to me, when Ryan reached out to me initially, it was a Saturday morning, he rang me up and he told me he wanted to get CoffeeZilla and I have to have a meeting because he was friends with CoffeeZilla, which I don't think he is. But he gave me CoffeeZilla's phone number. Long story short, I had a half an hour conversation with CoffeeZilla and about when I was getting sued at the time in the New Zealand High Court for $3.8 million, and I won. But the thing was, you know, he was a nice enough fella. Then I did a research on him and found that at that time he was promoting a thing called Token Army, and it was a pump and dump scheme. CoffeeZilla Oz from Behind MLM did articles about him, you know, and then I realized that everything that comes out of his mouth is just total bullshit. Now, when his family reaches out to you asking us how to report him to the Bali police to stop him from going on a drug bender, you know, I just messaged the father, the brother, or whoever it is, their family member here, who's trying out of desperation to stop Ryan. And I said, I have a sister that was on a drug bender. She died by suicide. She took her own life, hung herself with her belt buckle off the window ledge in a 15-minute suicide place. So 9 people in 2 years took their own lives the same way, apparently. I don't know why they don't take the belts off people. But anyway, long story short, my sister was a druggie. Eventually, it caught up with her. His family are pretty much the same at the moment. They're at their wits' end. They don't know how to control him. But when you watch a video like that, which I probably will do a whole video on, of this guy's rise and fall, and he's still going. Now he's living in Bali. His friend, Jan Gregory, has had warnings all over. They live this lifestyle that is just unheard of. It would make a great Netflix documentary, wouldn't it? And then here I am trying to stop these guys from people who believe that Bit Harvest was real. The bid booster, you plug this little USB drive in front of a computer and it generates you generational wealth. You know, it just gets stupid. Hey, I've got to go off to work. It's been an awesome, it's just an hour and a half of a broadcast. It is 9:45. I have to be in front of a counter serving customers in 16 minutes, so I've got to fly. It's been a blast. Thank you to my Avengers and thank you to the greater Avenger family for providing us a lot of a message. I see we've got Josephine in here. We've had Scully, who's a scam fighter in a country I won't mention. And also we've got many other people that contribute to getting this show going each day. I will be on live tomorrow morning, probably around about 7 a.m. New Zealand time. So 2 hours ago tomorrow, I will be online. It will be Sunday morning. Hopefully, I might be going away on a holiday, so maybe not, but we'll let you know. I might be going away on a micro holiday somewhere and going for a tramp somewhere, which I'm looking forward to. You guys are absolutely awesome. That was a pretty good show for a quickie, and that was only 30. I don't know why it says 39 minutes. I think we lost our stream along the way. See you in the next live. I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. I'm going to name and shame you, put you in my database, and we've got 2 government agencies at the moment that actually troll through my database looking for information about scammers. Don't get yourself in my database. If you are in my database and you know it, then reach out to me and tell me why you've cleaned up your ways. That's what we want people to do.